We will continue the numericals based on graph. This is the third question. A speed time graph is given. Speed in meter per second and time is in second. A speed time graph of a particle along a fixed direction is given. So we have to find the distance travelled by the particle from t equals to 0 to 10 seconds. Distance travelled by the particle from t equals to 0 to 10 seconds and time t equals to 2 to 6 seconds. The distance travelled. Also find the average speed in both the cases. So the first part of the question is the distance travelled from t equals to distance travelled from t equals to 0 to 10 seconds. And we know that the area under speed time graph gives the expression for the distance travelled. So we will find the area of the graph, means area of triangle OAB, which gives the distance covered. So half into days, 10 into height 12, and it gives 60 meter. Now average speed during this interval equals to total distance upon total time taken. Total distance upon total time. Total distance is 60 and time is 10. So the average speed comes to be 6 meter per second. Now we have to find the distance travelled from t equals to distance from t equals to 2 to 6 seconds. T equals to 2 seconds. Suppose this is t equals to 2 seconds and this is time t equals to 6 seconds. Time t equals to 6 seconds. So we have to find the distance covered from 2 seconds to 6 seconds. So firstly we will have to find the speed at time t equals to 2 seconds. So for finding the distance from 2 to 6 seconds, we divide this time interval in two segments. From 2 to 5 seconds, we calculate the distance covered, and then we will calculate the distance covered from 5 seconds to 6 seconds. So for finding the distance covered from 2 to 5 seconds, we must have to find the velocity at time t equals to 2 seconds, and for finding the velocity, acceleration must be required. So we will find the acceleration in the segment OA. Acceleration in the segment OA. So acceleration of the graph OA. Acceleration of the graph OA. And for this, initial velocity u equals to 0, final speed v equals to 12 meter per second, and time taken from 0 to 5 seconds. So time taken is 5 seconds. Use the formula v equals to u plus at, 12 equals to 0 plus a into 5, and a comes to be 2.4 meter per second square. This is the acceleration during the graph OA. Now this is accelerated motion. Now we will find the acceleration during the graph AB, which is decelerated motion. So now we will find acceleration during acceleration of the graph AB. So in this interval AB, the initial velocity would be taken u equals to 12 meter per second, final speed v becomes 0, and time t equals to, again from 5 to 10 seconds, means t equals to 5 seconds. Same formula we use, v equals to u plus at, 0 equals to 12 plus a into 5, and a comes to be minus 2.4 meter per second square. So this is the decelerated motion. Now we find the velocity at t equals to 2 seconds, or speed at t equals to 2 seconds. So v equals to u plus at. Initial speed u is 0, acceleration in this graph OA is 2.4 and time is 2. So v becomes equals to 4.8 meter per second. This is the speed at time t equals to 2 seconds. Now we use the formula for finding the distance S1. Distance travelled from 2 to 5 seconds. Distance travelled from 2 to 5 seconds. S1 equals to ut plus half at square. So u is 4.8 and time 2 to 5 means the gap, the interval is 3 seconds. Half acceleration 2.4 into 3 the square 9. This is 14.4 plus 1.2 into 9, 10.8, and complete this is 25.2. This is the distance travelled in time interval 2 to 5 seconds. Now we will find the distance travelled from 5 to 6 seconds. Distance travelled from 5 to 6 seconds, and we use S2 equals to ut plus half at square. U initial velocity at time t equals to 5 seconds is 12. 12 into time interval is 1 plus half acceleration is minus 2.4 into 1 by square. So 12 and it becomes minus and 1.2. 12 minus 1.2. So it comes to be 10.8. 10.8 meter, and total distance covered. Total distance covered S equals to S1 plus S2, 25.2 plus 10.8, which is 36 meters. So the total distance travelled from t equals to 2 seconds to 6 seconds is 36 meters. Now the average speed in this segment, average speed, again total distance upon total time, and time is from 2 to 6 seconds. Time from 2 to 6 seconds means the interval is 4, so it comes to be 9 meters per second. This is the average speed during time t equals to 2 to 6 seconds. Now we will discuss next question. A ball is dropped from a height of 90 meters on a floor. A ball is dropped. Ball is dropped from. A ball is dropped from a height of 90 meters. From a height of 90 meters on a floor. Ball is dropped from a height of 90 meters on a floor. At each collision with the floor, at each collision, with the floor, At each collision with the floor, the ball loses 1/10 of its speed. The ball loses 1/10 of its speed. The ball loses 1/10 of its speed. Plot the speed time graph of its motion. Plot the speed time graph. Plot the speed time graph of its motion. Plot the speed time graph of its motion between t equals to 0 to 12 seconds. Between t equals to 0 to 12 seconds. So the question is, ball is dropped from a height of 90 meters on a floor. At each collision with the floor, the ball loses 1/10 of its speed. We have to plot the speed time graph of its motion from t equals to 0 to 12 seconds. So firstly, we will find the time taken by the ball to fall through a height of 90 meters. First, we will find the time taken by the ball. Time taken by the ball to fall through a height of 90 meters. Use the formula h equals to ut plus half gt square. So h is given 90 meter, initial speed 0, u 0 plus half, and g is positive 9.8 into t square. This comes to be 4.9, and t square equals to 90 divided by 4.9. Time square equals to 90 divided by 4.9, which is becomes 900 upon 49, and this comes to be t equals to under root of 900 upon 49, which is 30 upon 7 and around 4.3 seconds. So time taken by the ball to fall through a height of 90 meters comes to be 4.3 seconds. Now we will find the velocity with which the ball hit the ground. So v equals to u plus gt. The velocity with which the ball hit the ground, v equals to u plus gt, and u initial velocity is 0, g 9.8 into 4.3, this is around 42 meters per second. So the ball hit the ground with a speed of 42 meters per second. Now at first collision, the speed lost by the ball. At first collision, the speed lost by the ball. So which is 1 by 1/10 means 42 into 1 by 10 means 4.2 meters per second. The speed will get lost. Now a speed by which ball bounces, speed by which the ball rebounds, by which the ball rebounds. When it strikes the ground, then it rebounds. So v equals to 42 minus 4.2, and it comes to be 37.8 meters per second. So in upward motion, for upward motion, the speed of the ball will be 37.8 meter per second. Now, during the upward motion, the time taken. So time taken, we use the formula for v equals to u plus gt, and final velocity v would be 37. Final velocity becomes 0 when it will reaches the highest point, and u becomes 37.8 g minus 9.8 into t, and the value of t comes to be 37.8 divided by 9.8. T equals to 37.8 divided by 9.8, which is 3.9 seconds. So this much time the ball will take to go again at the highest point. In 3.9 seconds, again the ball reaches the highest point. Now the ball reaches the highest point after time. How much time it will take to reach the highest point? Time taken to reach again at the highest point. वापस हाईएस्ट पॉइंट तक जाने में कितना टाइम लिया? तो फॉल करने में द टाइम टेकन टू फॉल डाउन वाज 4.3, और फिर हाईएस्ट पॉइंट तक जाने में इट विल टेक 3.9. सो टाइम इक्वल्स टू 4.3 प्लस 3.9. सो दिस इज 8.2 seconds. Time taken to reach again at the highest point, 8.2 seconds. Now again it will return back with the same time. Now again it will return back to the same time. So total time taken to return back, total time taken to return back again. Firstly, the ball has been dropped from the height of 90 meter, and the time taken is 4.3 seconds. Then it loses its 1/10 of the speed, and in the next time the time taken to go to the highest point is 3.9 seconds, and again it will return in the same time, means in 3.9 seconds. So the total time to return back equals to 4.2 plus 3.9 plus 3.9, means 8.2 plus 3.9 equals to 12.1 seconds. In 12.1 seconds, the ball again comes down. Now we have to draw the speed time graph of its motion. So let us take O, X, Y. This is time axis, this is speed. Time axis and speed. Time taken in the interval of speed taken 0 meter per second, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 and 45 meter per second. And the time taken 1 second, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 seconds. Now the body, the first motion, the speed when it was dropped. So the speed, initial speed was 0 when it was dropped from the height of 90 meters, and it will take 4.3 seconds, and at time t equals to 4.3 seconds, the speed attained by the particle is 42 meter per second. So in time t equals to 4.3 seconds. Suppose this is the time 4.3 seconds, and the speed attained is 42. This is 42 meter per second. This is the graph, and this is the downward motion. Downward motion. Body falls from the height of 90 meter. It reaches the ground in 4.3 seconds, and when it strikes the ground, its speed was 42 meter per second. Now the ball loses its speed, and its speed becomes 37.8 meter per second. Name it 37 point. Its speed decreases. It becomes 37.8 meter per second. So it strikes the ground, and when it strikes the ground, it loses its 1/10 of its speed, and now it will cover the upward motion in 3.9 seconds, means total in 8.2 seconds. It again reaches at the highest point. So this is the time 8.2 seconds, and by losing its speed, it reaches the highest point at 8.2 seconds. The ball reaches the highest point at 8.2 seconds. Now again the time taken to return back, it will return back to the ground at 12.1 seconds. At 12.1 seconds, it will return back to the ground at 12.1 seconds, and the speed will remain 37.8. So it will. So this is downward motion. Again this is upward motion. Upward motion, and again this is downward motion. This is the speed time graph from t equals to 0 to 12 seconds. From time t equals to 0 to 12 seconds. This is the speed time.